Hello again, everyone. Welcome back. Well, today I'm reviewing the Fratello Toro. It's not new to everyone, but it's new to me in the fact that I have not reviewed it yet, and I will be using this to set up my review next weekend of the Fratello Maduro, which is a new cigar. This cigar is 6x54. It comes from Omar De Frias, who's a former professional basketball player, and Fratello is a name he was commonly called. Fratello means brother in Italian, and to him, and the fact of the matter is, it embodies the true nature of this industry, the cigar industry: camaraderie, family, and friendship. And that's very true. Now, this cigar is a three-country blend. It's a Nicaraguan Habano wrapper, an Ecuadorian Sumatra binder, and the filler is Nicaraguan and Peruvian. It comes in 4 sizes. Today I'm reviewing the Toro, which is the biggest. Actually, it's 6 1/4 by 54. I stand corrected. 6 1/4 by 54. There is the density. And you can believe me when I tell you it is very dense in the hand. Now, you'll notice the band here is red and white. The Maduro is going to be very similar to this, and I'll point out the differences. Actually, let me show you the 2 cigars side by side. Okay, there they are. This is the cigar we are reviewing today, and this is the Maduro. As you can see, the band's primarily red with white letters, white with red letters for the Maduro, but they look very similar, and the shade of the cigars are very similar. Now, this one's still in its cellophane. I haven't removed it yet. But this is what we're reviewing today, the Toro 6x54. Let's get right to it. It's a very nice, shiny, oily wrapper. Your lights can help me here, and look at that. You can really catch it. And it's well made, but I can't get past how heavy it is in the hand. It's very dense. Very, very dense. If it draws well, that's perfect for me. Okay, good draw. Touch of firmness, that's okay. Nice, perfect. Well, I'm getting tea, leather, just a little bit of butteriness on some what appears to be cream. Black pepper at about a 7.5, and some black coffee notes holding down the base. A little different beginning, but that's what I'm getting. So let's see where we go from here. I'm about a 1/2 inch, 3/4 of an inch maybe in. And it didn't take long, as you can see from the time, for the cigar to settle down and move away from those initial flavors, which I pretty much figured it would. Now you've got a very sweet strawberry, buttery cream, light leather, and the coffee at the base. It's a very high-pitched flavor, like a strawberry, very sweet, but you've got that cream, buttery cream, that makes it nice and thick, and the leather sort of tones everything down. The two cancel each other out somewhat, the sweet strawberry and the leather, so that they both, strawberry comes down a bit, the leather comes down a bit. It's a nice mix. Cigar's kind of medium bodied right now at the best. The finish is just one of buttery cream. And a little bit of lingering pepper, not a lot. That may change, but that's where we are. And it settles down nicely between 5 and 10 minutes in. Well, we're about 1.5 inches, not quite 2 inches in, and you can tell from the time we're going to have a long cigar here. The only thing really different now, same flavors, but I'm getting a little, and it's coming from the butteriness, more richness. So you've got those flavors that I described, the strawberry, the cream, the light leather, and the coffee, but there's a lot more butteriness, so it's got a lot more richness to it. So, basically that's a good thing. Well, we're right at or right around the midpoint, and not a lot has changed at all. The leather notes are really manageable, but the primary flavor of the sweet strawberry and the butteriness is your main flavor, and the coffee is the base. Not a lot has changed. I would still call it medium bodied. It's not really any more than that. So at the midpoint, not a lot has changed. Well, we're well into the final third, still have over 2 inches remaining, and we're well into an hour. Now the strawberry notes, which I thought for a few minutes were trying to morph over to a very tangy orange citrus, but I've backed off of that now. The strawberry notes are still there in place, but now there's some brown sugar attached to them. There's some added sweetness of brown sugar. So it didn't hurt the cigar, but it was just a change I wanted to bring back and make note of. The leather is quite light, just adds a little bit to it. There is still some butteriness there, but the addition of brown sugar was well worth noting, but it's happening in the final third. Well, we're down to the end, so let's wrap it up. Pretty much had the same flavors here from the last segment to the end. Brown sugar really kicked in with that strawberry flavor, which still seemed to want to morph over to a tangy sweet orange citrus, but it primarily is a strawberry. You had some butter there, coffee at the base. The leather was very mild here at the end. The cigar hit pretty much medium to full bodied, and it wanted to lean toward full bodied here, and that happened in the final third. The finish did do a little changing throughout, and I didn't mention it, but from about the midpoint or final third on, had a lot of influence to those strawberry notes. Got a lot of sweet cream strawberry notes in the finish, and the lingering black pepper really amped up, got much stronger. Pepper was good on the front end, but it really amped up on the finish. This has been a good cigar, made a lot of twists and turns. It started out when I was afraid it wasn't going to be that good. It didn't have any power to it, but as it went on, it got better. So I'm rating it a 92. I enjoyed the cigar, had a lot of sweet flavors, so you don't have to worry about that. And you wind up with some power, some significant power in the final stages from about the 2/3 point onward. So that pretty much sums it up. So there you have it, the Fratello Toro 92. And I'll be reviewing the